Since 1967, Tooth Acres Pet Care Center provided the finest indoor-outdoor boarding environment for your pet. We accept all breeds of dogs, and our newly remodeled cattery features spacious 9 square feet personal accommodations for your feline friends. For more information on pricing and availability, check us out at our website at www.toothacres.com.
Friday Night Glory, Kenny Matthews here at the Star as Plano with a big win here tonight, 43-28 over El Paso Eastwood. I'm here with Oliver Towns, quarterback for Plano, man, and you got to be happy with the win, and I know everything kind of went into it. It was kind of a different game, wasn't it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, it was. It was a good experience, you know. It was a lot of politics, I guess, but at the end of the day, it was just football, and we had fun doing what we did.
Like we said a little off camera, they didn't ask the players if they wanted to play, did they?
No, they didn't, but we was excited when they called the game back on. We was ready to play.
Well, it seemed like there's a lot of mutual respect on the field. There's, normally there's a lot of, talking, and all that, but it seemed like you were helping the other, and it seemed like everybody kind of came in for one.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we all were able to bond. Like, I didn't hear anything negative. It was just all positive stuff. We were all able to play together, and it was a great game.
Seemed like you guys got clicking a little bit offensively. You were able to rush the football in the first half. Looked like you got better in the passing game in the second half. I know there's things to work on, but did you see a fast improvement from week 1 to week 2?
Yes, sir. We've been working. Our team, we've been putting in a lot of work in practice, and we just confidence started getting up, and we just put in the work, and you can see the outcome. Yes, sir.
Nice throwing to number 2 and number 3.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Yeah, and they're crazy studs.
For you guys, I know you're coming off the tough loss of last week to come back and rebound this week on it. Can you just talk about a little bit how your approach this week and as you think the team came together a little bit?
Yeah. During practice, you could see the intensity was greater. We started pushing more, hustling everywhere, way more intense because we realized we had to actually push to get where we wanted to be.
Well, hey, Oliver, man, we appreciate you, man. Give us a couple moments, man. Congratulations on a big win here. Big night here at El Paso at the Star River. Major props to El Paso Eastwood. Plano senior quarterback Oliver Towns. Kenny Matthews, Friday Night Glory. Plano with another big win here, 43-28 over El Paso Eastwood here. I'm in with Tylan Hines, running back. Man, to talk a little bit about how the approach this week was, getting out here for the game. It just wasn't a regular game day, was it?
It was not a regular game day. There's so many distractions, but we had to keep our heads straight. And we had to work hard every day, and we just had to come with it.
How does it feel to be part of a game like this where it's part of recovery after the events that have happened, in El Paso over a month ago? Do you feel like, you're part of that recovery for them and for yourself here?
Yeah, I mean, it's good that they brought us together to play this game because it's a beautiful sport, and it was good to show our sportsmanship. Every time they got on their back, help them up. So it was a valuable moment.
I'm glad you brought that up because I thought this was one of the most sportsmanship football games I've seen here in the Metroplex in my 9 years of doing it, helping people up, and that's really, truly what it's all about, isn't it?
Yes, sir, truly.
Talk about the big play that you had here, 4th and 1, goes inside, looks like he gets stuffed, bounce out to the left side, 46 yards to the house. In essence, that puts you guys, gave you guys a win. Can you talk a little bit about going inside there and then talk about being able to pop it back out?
Oh, yes, sir. Like my trainer always tell me, you can't go broke going positive, so you got to make something out of nothing. I saw a little catastrophe, and I just used my running back vision and got to the hole, got to the touchdown.
Talk about how it's a little bit different here now for you guys, coming off the tough loss last week against Hebron to come out and bounce back and beat El Paso. Do you think you guys really come together a little bit as a team coming into this and then obviously after the win here tonight?
Yeah, obviously. I believe that the Hebron loss humbled us. We worked harder, and determination increased, and we just helped us.
Plano getting back to where they need to be at. You got one more non-district game here before the district. What are your goals? Are you still looking week to week as opposed to looking down the road?
Yes, sir. We take it every week by week. Every game is important, so we're working hard to accomplish that.
Well, hey, Tom, we appreciate you giving us a couple moments here, man. Big win here as Plano wins 43-28 over El Paso Eastwood, and we want to say major props to El Paso Eastwood for coming out here. Everything that happened over here, man, it's just a game here, man, and we, our prayers and thoughts are obviously with that community. Kenny Matthews, Friday Night Glory. Thanks so much, buddy. Appreciate you. Friday Night Glory, Kenny Matthews here at the Star as Plano with the big win here tonight over El Paso Eastwood. I'm here with Jayden Chambers and Nolan Williams, wide receivers for Plano, man. Can you talk a little bit about getting that ball out there and you guys going up and getting a couple touchdowns?
Man, it's just we work real hard and, just we get what we put in. So, that's about it.
I thought Towns threw a couple nice balls for you guys. It was easy catches there for you, and it kind of gave you a little bit of distance there. It seemed like you kind of lagged a little from about mid to the second and third quarter. Do you think you guys kind of clicked a little bit there in the middle of the third?
Yes, sir. I think that we just had to execute, really, and once we started executing, then everything just fell in place.
You guys had the tough loss last week. Talking with Towns a little bit off camera here. He was talking about how your prep was. You said your practice were better this week. Do you think you guys are a little bit more focused after the loss last week?
Yeah, after that loss, we knew we had to prepare ourselves a little bit, way much better than what we did. So we had to go out there, have 2 great practices, and have a great game.
People don't realize that so much is also the mental part of the game over here, not just the physical part of the game. Do you think you had a better approach at that also yourself?
Yeah, everybody was just like more focused this week because after coming out last week and being beat like we did, everybody was just more focused and more prepped.
Can you talk going into this week a little bit about it being a little different? You know, obviously with the shootings that went on in El Paso, all the controversy going into this game, did it feel a little different, you know, kind of approaching this game, knowing that, you know, can't really talk a whole lot of mess. It's about a brotherhood game here.
I really felt bad, and I really do respect them for coming out and playing us, and that's just great for them to come out and do that.
Yeah, I thought that they showed a lot of mutual respect going into that game, and it's kind of odd to see that, isn't it?
Yeah, it was odd, but we all came out, played the game of football that we all love, and it just brought us closer together.
You know, being in a game like this, it does kind of bring it's a game, but it brings brotherhood, and we can be in El Paso, we can be in Dallas, but we're all brothers, aren't we?
Yeah, we're all the same family, man. We're all the same, man.
For the Plano family, do you think that they got behind you once the game was put back on?
Yeah, they were behind it the whole way. When it got canceled, they were upset, and they tried to do everything they could to make the game come back on, and they did, so they were just all happy and stoked for it.
Well, hey, guys, man, bounce back win here tonight, obviously, for you guys, man. Congratulations, man. Wishing you guys success down the line. We appreciate you giving Friday Night Glory a couple moments here, man. Go enjoy it with you. Kenny Matthews, Friday Night Glory.